What's up, YouTube? It's me, KKjinxx, here with another Zelda Breath of the Wild walkthrough slash playthrough. And without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty-ighty. So the first thing we want to do is talk to Teak here in the guards barracks. So let's talk to Teak. So she wants to know what we're doing here because this is the barracks for the Chief's Guards and not a place for tourists, and that we should get the heck out of here. So we're going to explain to her that we were sent down here by Riju and Belaria, and then she's going to reiterate what was already told to us about the Yiga clan stealing the Thunderhelm from Karusa Valley. And the soldiers were exhausted and couldn't do it. And then she's going to tell everybody that we're going to help and that they need to give us whatever information that they can. So we are going to go and bombard everybody and ask them questions. So she's looking for her friend Barda. She was going to scout the thieves' hideout, but then she left before they could say anything. And now that she thinks about it, she's been gone for 2 days and she wonders what happened to her. Yeah, she went by herself and she shouldn't have gone by herself. Yep, we are looking for the heirloom and now we're going to look for Barda. Alright, yep, Barda hasn't returned. The sandstorms out near Karusa Valley have been bad, and she's certain that she got lost or stranded. And she's recommending that we take a sand seal. And it makes her sick to surf around on one. Thanks for nothing. And she doesn't like us bothering her when she's in the middle of something. Alright, so enough of that. Let's see, she's got a side quest. And she's finally found the Vow of her dreams. And just recently married him and thought that she found happiness. And then her husband fell ill with a rare disease, one difficult to cure. And the only thing that can save him is the innards of a Molduga. But she'd never be able to take down such a creature by herself. And she asked the soldiers for help, but nobody helped her. And told her that they had serious issues to deal with and no time for her baloney. And she's just describing a Molduga and how scary it is and blah 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 blah. A Molduga is a monster, a terror so savage that even monsters won't approach it. You can find it west of here in the Toruma Dunes in the south. And in the south. It's very sensitive to vibrations and it tends to attack anything that draws near. You can't approach it or even move near it. You can use someone as bait. So what am I to do? Okay, so that's a side quest. The medicinal Molduga. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to go to Karusa Valley, to the Yiga hideout, which is right here. Now, of course, we can't get there just by jumping to over there. So we are going to go ahead to Gerudo Tower. And then we are going to come down here because we want to be on this pathway. All right, let's change into our sneaky clothes. And then we're going to turn around. And I'm going to use Rivali's Gale to get across to make sure that I get across because I want to be over here. And we're going to walk around that big cliff there and make our way to the hideout. You can see the overhang there. That's where we want to jump down and start making our way up to the hideout. So through this path, and if you look at the map, you can see that you can get in here through this way. I just find this way to be much shorter and come up this path. And there are several Koroks in here. And along our path up here, we are going to be confronted by the small Yiga. And you have to defeat them to get through. I mean, I don't know if you have to, but it sounded like the right thing to say. So once we come up here, there's going to be 3 of them. Alright, any more? Yep, this guy still. Now using a much powerful bow gets the job done much faster. So what I'm using right now is the Great Eagle bow. And that takes them out very, very quickly. It shoots 3 arrows, but it only actually takes 1 arrow out of your inventory. But anywho, so now we're going to come in here, and right away we're going to need to pick up a torch or something that can burn. I guess I didn't need to do that. Alright, there is a duplex bow up here that you can use if you want to. But I'm basically just going to come up to each of these stairs, light my torch, and I'm going to burn these curtains down. And behind some of them is going to be chests. Others it's going to be bats. So just be careful, be ready. I wouldn't worry too much about breaking your torch by using it as a weapon, because there's like 3 different torches down here that you can use if you break one. And you can also just shoot these with a fire arrow if you want to get it done faster. But of course, the other option is to go ahead and put a weapon that you want to use. I like to throw it and then pick it up so that the 2 weapons that I'm switching back and forth between are within reach of each other. So this thing, I guess I could probably get another use out of it. But there's another one there as well. But technically it doesn't use up the damage this way if I don't swing it. But I'm just going to keep going through to each spot and burning down the curtains. And of course, it's not absolutely necessary to burn every single one of them. One of them will eventually lead to where you need to go next, but you might as well just get all the goodies. And there's nothing in the barrels. It's a lie. And you can light your torch by simply jumping near the fire. And there's the pathway, but there's still a few more curtains left. Or, I guess that one does. Yeah, there's one there at least. And there's another torch. So I'm going to grab my double axe so I can get this out of here. There's a weapon in here. I don't actually want it, but you can take it if you want to. And then there's another torch. But it looks like this is the last one. Now that we've got all that stuff, let's go ahead and go back to the pathway. Alright, this is going to be your only chance to save, so I suggest doing it now because once you're inside, you won't be able to. So, this is the Yiga clan hideout. So the plan here today is to sneak up behind them and sneak strike kill them. Do not get spotted because he will whistle to his friends. And they will kill you. So this one, we're actually just going to go ahead and shoot down the bananas. And we're just going to sneak right past the guy. You can turn around and kill him if you want to, but it's not going to do a whole lot of good, so I wouldn't even worry about it. Then we're going to come up these stairs, and we're going to go all the way back to the ladder. You can go on through that way, but you're going to want to see what's up here first. So, just a little facts about the Yiga clan. They do consist mostly of foot soldiers and blade masters, and they are known for being thieves, so we are going to thieve from them. We're going to take all their bananas, and right over here is a chest. But they are based in the Gerudo Highlands in what remains of a Gerudo temple that they reclaimed as their super secretive base of the Yiga clan and their leader, Master Kohga. So now we're going to come and just sneak behind this guy. And at this spot, no one else is going to be able to see us. But we've got some goodies here. We're going to grab these. And come in here and hide. Oh, he's seen me. Alright, so he still has questions. He hasn't actually spotted me. He just noticed something. So we can actually just sneak up right behind him and pow. Alright, now he is done. Alright, so there's the two guys over here. There's technically three, but we want to make sure that we take out these two. And right here is kind of tricky because sometimes when we'll see you, but we're just going to put some bananas. And when he's distracted by the bananas and we're out of his peripheral vision, we're going to go ahead and take him out. Alright, he's got questions too. And I just want to let him kind of get out of here so that we can come right up behind him and pow, right in the kisser. Before we go to the last guy, we want to come back over here and go up this ladder. Now we're going to go all the way back there behind that roof looking thing because there is a chest. As you can see that eye down there, they have the same symbol as the Sheikah, except theirs is upside down. And that is a sign of rebellion to the Sheikah. And now the other thing is that after you've done this, and actually it starts when you talk to Impa, but after you've defeated the Hideout, they actually come at you in the outside world. Real quick, shoot this out because there is a secret room there. But they come at you disguised as travelers, or they'll just pop up while you're in the middle of something. Oh, I was hoping that he would get distracted by that banana, but it's right out of his field of vision. So we're just going to come right into the secret room where there's two chests, and it has dun, 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 300 rupees. And next, dun, 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 300 more rupees. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna get my banana bag and this arrow. And we're gonna distract him with some bananas. And then once we're out of peripheral, we're just gonna sneak right behind him. And get the heck out of here. In this next room, there is obviously a chest in the middle. With some more mighty bananas. And make sure you get these pots because there's 2 bundles of arrows. And then get your magnesis. There's 3 chests in the ground here in this room. A topaz. There's also a duplex bow up here if you want it. But we're just gonna pull these chests right out of the ground. And the last one. And the magnesis works for the door too. It is a pull, not a push. Alright, it is time for the boss fight. Hey. Hey yourself, bucko. So, we got this Joker here. All upset about us wrecking his nap. Realizing that we've got a Sheikah slate on our hip. Yeah, we are that link guy you've been looking for. So he's all excited that we just wandered right into his area, but he'd like to introduce himself. He is the leader of the Yiga clan. the strong, the burly, the one and the only Master Kohga. Now, prepare yourself. Alright, so this guy's a joke. Shoot him, and the rock will fall right on his head, and then you can whack him a few times. And now he's gonna do the same thing, so just train your bow right on him, and as soon as that boulder's above his head, shoot him, and it will fall on his head, and you can get another whack out of him. And the same principle's gonna apply over here. It's gonna be a little bit different, but the same thing. Shoot him when the rock is above his head. And it will fall down on him, and he will get thrown across right behind you where you can turn around and whack him a couple times. And now he's gonna come back over and he's gonna do it again. So just make sure that the boulder is above his head, or at least close to, and then shoot him. And it just like messes up his ability to perform that power. Alright, so now what he's gonna do is he's gonna put a bigger boulder above his head, except it's not gonna be a boulder, it's gonna be a metal spiked ball. You're gonna wanna grab that with your magnesis and just pull it down right onto his head. He's gonna do it one more time. Get your magnesis ready, pull it down. Who would have thought I'd be done in like this, of all people, by this guy? So he's gonna throw a temper tantrum. And then tell us that he almost lost his temper. Light bulb. Just need to bust out my serious move, a technique, a secret technique, taught to him by his father. But at this point, you actually don't have to do anything. The joke's on him. Yeah, so the bull is going to roll and knock him into the bottomless pit. And he's gonna call us the coward, even though he's the one, obviously. And dun-dun-dun-dun. Hurry, Link, go open it. It's the Thunderhelm. Yes, so now we've updated our map objective, and we need to make our way back to Gerudo Town. So we're gonna come back to the shrine and go see Riju. The first thing we're gonna want to do is switch back into our lady clothes. Alright, let's make our way back inside. And it doesn't matter that it's dark out. It makes absolutely no difference. It's gonna slowly wade through the sand, get inside. And we're gonna go all the way back to the inside up those stairs. Except we're not gonna go all the way back. We're gonna take a left and go up these stairs. And then we're gonna take another left and horseshoe over to Riju. Riju? Riju? I don't know, I'm dyslexic. I've been waiting for you. Yeah, I don't need to say a word. She can sense the power of the heirloom flowing. She knows we succeeded. So she's just gonna ramble on about being worthy and yada yada yada. I'm sure she'll figure out a way to be worthy. Since she lost the heirloom after all, that's not very responsible. Here's the helm. How do I look? Like a little kid. Flashback.
Ah, well, you certainly got here fast. I should have expected as much, from the princess's own appointed knight. She was out on a survey all day today. Still as the sands now. So, spill it, boy. Have the two of you been getting along all right? It's okay, I know. Your silence speaks volumes. She gets frustrated every time she looks up and sees you carrying that sword on your back. It makes her feel like a failure when it comes to her own destiny. Don't worry, it's not like you carry blame in any of this. It's unfortunate. She's put in more than enough time. Ever since she was a young girl, she's gone through rigorous daily routines to show her dedication. She once passed out in the freezing waters trying to access this sealing power. And she has nothing to show for it. That's the motivation driving her research. I'd be doing the same thing. She really is quite special. You be sure to protect her with your life. It's quite the honor. The night brings a chill. It's probably time we take her in. Or...
Karusa! What was that? Did you feel that? Wait, what? How did you... What are you doing here? What's so funny?
What's wrong? You're just staring anyway. What matters now is how do you look? It's a tad big. Little girl. Yeah. I don't say. The threat Divine Beast Vah Naboris poses requires this Thunderhelm. And she wants to know if we'll help. And of course we will. Yes, my pledge brings confidence. So we need to go south of town to the lookout post and bring a sand seal with. She's going to be waiting with her infamous seal, Patricia. Which I think is hilarious because everyone's got these crazy hard to pronounce names and then there's just Patricia. I'm going to name my seal Steve. Because why not? Or John Smith. Something stupid. Anyhooser. So, once we come outside, we're going to put our sneaky clothes back on. And we're going to snag a sand seal and make our way to the lookout post. Which you can tell where it's at based off of your little flashing yellow dot. And in the meantime, on with the outro. And that's where I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I had a lot of fun today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And until next time, be sure to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and punching that bell right in the face with your fist. So you're the first to know when new content is released. Thanks for watching.